Hello, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for being here today. Happy Tuesday. Hope you all are having a great day. How's it sound? You can hear me? All good? Great. So, the new computer. It's working. Nothing's on fire. Sitting at a toasty 82 Celsius on the CPU, so that's not bad. This PC. Whoo, boy. Okay, so you guys remember how before I replaced the motherboard, it would freeze on the boot logo. You know how when your computer starts up, it's like it gives you the logo of whatever your motherboard is, and then it's 82 is fine since we're streaming and it's using the CPU. I'm not worried about that. It was idling that I was having a problem with. So okay, so it would freeze on that boot logo, right? And if I only had one monitor plugged in, it was fine. But if we plugged in a second monitor, it would freeze on boot. Tried a different graphics card, same thing. So I was like, this is so weird. I would like unplug everything and only plug in like two monitors and it would freeze on boot. I was like, this is like, how is that possible? It's like, it's so weird that, why would it do that? So I replaced the motherboard, got a whole new motherboard, rebuilt the whole PC. We did that all on stream, plugged it in, all good, plugged in a second monitor, still good.
Long time no see, everyone. Hope things are going all right and heart.
Put it in the rack, and it froze on the boot logo, just the same way that it did before. When I tell you that I almost threw myself out the window. I posted in the chat with DB and I was just like, I am getting rid of this rack. I am pissed. So I started by, I unplugged everything except for like power and internet. And I was just like plugging in like one thing at a time, basically. And I was like, okay, well, it's fine with the USB. Sometimes USB devices will be weird. So I was like, okay, it's fine with the USB devices. It's fine with the Ethernet. Obviously fine with power. Fine with one monitor.
Nice. And look.
And I think I tried with one thing plugged in to the capture card. I use a Magewell capture card that has a dual HDMI input. But when I plugged in a second monitor, it would break. So it's like, this is fucking weird. So I started going through and like I could use the PC with one monitor attached, but with two monitors attached would not work. And we know it's not the graphics card because I already tried multiple graphics cards. The Magewell capture card in the device manager had like a yellow exclamation point. So I installed the drivers for that. That's fine. Still does the weird thing with two monitors not working and making Windows not start. So then I update the graphics card drivers with NVIDIA and it's fine. It works now. I have never had out of date or uninstalled drivers completely block Windows from starting. I don't know if that's just my lack of experience or what, but like most of the time it would start but just not work properly, you know? Or like the other monitors wouldn't turn on because you need to update your drivers or something like that. But I've never had Windows completely fail to load because it was upset about the drivers not being updated.
Nice. Thanks for 6 years of streams. This PC better be nice to you today, Anarchy.
Anarchy. I love how he says Anarchy. So
I am late and sus.
it's working. Yeah, I just had to update as much as I could with the one monitor, and then I don't know, yeah, it is Windows 11. Windows is just, God. So then OBS this morning was doing something weird where it was like, the encoder, I don't recognize the encoder. I'm like, well, I selected one of the encoders that you provided to me, so I don't know why you don't recognize it. That one is really weird, DB. I don't understand how, like, there's no way that I'm the only person who doesn't have these two MSI files installed. Like, it's just so weird to me. Like, why is it such a weird? So I would have been live like an hour ago had it not been for OBS then also deciding to be weird. But I think we're all good. There's a ton of forums that post about it. Yes, it's like weird to me that OBS doesn't, like, the developers of OBS, why wouldn't they then like plan for that? Or I don't know. Anyways, we're here now. You can hear me. That's good. Hopefully you can hear the game. There are Apple products. I guess OBS can't ship with it. Yeah, but you'd think that it would, like, then you would think that they would then put like a note on there to be like, you may need to download these things, you know, in order to use, you know, like, why doesn't it say that somewhere then? I don't know. So here we are. Play Spotify. Oh yes, I can. Let me open it up. It shows it in a different track, so... Nice. Windows audio setting to push Spotify to that thing, yes. It shows it in a different track on, in OBS. It shows it on that separate fader in Voicemeeter, so that seems good. I remembered to download the caption plugin, so that's all good. Alright, show on map. B for bap. Nice. Bap.
And 7.
I saw a post on Reddit about showing how the menus in Starfield all function differently. Like to navigate between two menus, you know? Jesus Christ, just let me have this. Not sure you heard it on stream. Oh, well, it was guitar. So, the big chart with the different movement keys. It just shows how much of this game was like 14 different teams making one game and then just mushing it all together. Did you guys not hear it on stream?
Hey! Hey,
Jesus Christ.
You have a minute?
No, you scared the fuck out of me.
You're the one that was on Vectera, right?
Jesus.
You flew in on the, Frontier.
I don't know why. It's sending to A1.
Tommy Bitlow, SSNN research intern. Word is the Frontier was involved in an attack?
No comment.
It's true, right? You saw some real action?
Dude, you're freaking me out.
Right, of course. This will take 2 seconds.
Well, I just want to not be locked in this conversation with this fucking guy that I didn't want to talk to in the first place. Leave me alone.
This is great. Great.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna shoot. I don't care.
Everyone knows David, but Nadia is in charge of all. She's...
I just don't give a shit. Exit. Fuck off. God damn it, dude. That, like, I was just walking to my mission and this guy just, like, shows up and just steals my character from me. Go away. Okay. Let's see. So, A1, A2. A1 is headphones. A2, B3. Not in VOD. B3, right? Oh, but then... Maybe it's that thing, yeah, I know what he's telling me about. I just don't want... I don't like when the game decides to take over my character without my interaction.
Nice.
Why is it so loud? Is it maybe the menu where we've got the, like, different audio thing? Where you told me to select only 2 or whatever? I forget how that works. Is it supposed to be track 2 or... Oh yeah, wait. It should be track 3? How do we know which one is which? How does it decide which one is track 1 and which one's track 2? Because one is... It just says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where do we assign which one is which? Global audio devices, meters, hotkeys. Where is that? I know I've seen that before. Oh, wait, here. Track 1. No, that's not it. Swap 1 and 2 for Spotify. Swap 1 and 2? Okay, hang on. In OBS, output, streaming, audio track 1 is selected, and then Twitch VOD track is checked, and it's number 2. So Spotify goes to 1 and not 2. Okay, but then in the streaming settings, which one is supposed to be selected? Because I've got... That's correct. Okay, so that's fine. I don't understand then. What is the... Why would the VOD track be 2? And then the audio track be 1? But Spotify is 1. And the Twitch VOD track is 2. So the audio track is the Spotify track? But wouldn't we want both the streaming audio to go to both the VOD and the audio track? That doesn't make sense to me. Nimbus, thank you for the gifted sub for Zavone and also for Chronista. 1 year also, Chronista. Valkyrie, thank you for the 3. Yeah, no, I know. Live stream, but not VOD. Okay, so that's not what I'm saying. That's why I'm trying to explain. I need to take a screenshot of this. So, in this screen, right? I understand what you're saying about that thing. But like, okay, streaming settings, the audio track that we have selected is number 1, which is Spotify, right? And the Twitch VOD track is 2, but don't we want the streaming audio to go... I don't understand why 1 is streaming... Why is Spotify 1, but I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how do we decide which one is audio track 1 and which one's audio track 2? Where is that assigned? That part I don't get. Nimbus, thank you for the 64-month resub. Khaleesi, thank you for the 57 months. Aaron, thank you for the 6 years. Thank you so much. 6 years. God damn. It's like a whole toddler. Galasol, thanks for the 98 months. May, thank you for the 93-month resub. Thoit, thank you for the 44-month resub. And Mint KH, thank you for the 80 months. Welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I just don't know why. I don't understand how in OBS, like, how do we know that one is... Okay, so 1 is what Twitch listens to for the live stream. See if it... Is that just like OBS has decided that somewhere and we're just supposed to know that from... Or like we're not the one assigning these audio tracks? Everything goes to 1 for live and then choose what we want to send to VOD for 2. Okay, so we're selecting 2 and not...
Nice.
That's really... I don't... Okay. I will try to understand that better later. Anyways, Spotify, we check 1 and don't check 2. This isn't showing in the stream audio. Oh, it's not supposed to. Okay, so you can hear it now. All good.
Nice.
Great. Okay. Now we can play Starfield. Hooray! We figured it out. Great. Thanks, DB. Hello. People. Is it broken yet? Not yet. I mean, it broke before the stream started, which is fine.
Get it fixed up and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat. Pleasure to be working with you.
It's my job to make
Thanks,
sure all
DB.
you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite.
In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there.
My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off.
Okay.
Won't
We
even
did it.
know they were there.
Hooray.
So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2.
The audio is
Nice
weird,
easy
though.
one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe.
He's like...
Any questions before you head out?
It's like
Nothing too
kind
dangerous,
of glitching or
if
like
that's your
popping. I
concern.
don't know how to describe
The
it.
repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards.
Could be
The
V-band.
welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe.
But I don't know why. Okay, great. I wasn't really listening to you. Oh, am I supposed to talk to you still?
Back already.
Oh.
I honestly
shit, I
didn't
clicked the wrong one. My
Reporting.
bad.
Just watch out for...
Okay, great. Wait, I told you I'm all set.
Recruit. Had some more questions?
No, let's go. I'm all set.
And I won't keep you.
Okay.
Make us look good out there, recruit.
Okay, finally. Make contact with the settlers on Tau Ceti 2. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I feel like the audio is, like the gaming PC sounds a little bit weird, like it's bugging a little bit, and I'm not sure... I'm getting, it's showing errors in V-band, so I wonder if it's like a networking thing. You're anxious at my ammo count? Just get a different gun. I don't know.
How are you, Dusty?
I have a name, okay?
Do you need something?
Shit. Barrett, you won't know what this means, but I really miss Sam. Okay, let's go to Tau Ceti. Where is that? It's over here. Gourmet Production Center. Oh, wow. How's Sam's daughter doing? I don't know. She won't talk to me because somehow she thinks it's my fault. Even though I wasn't there and there were like 5 other adults on that spaceship who could have helped.
Landing gear is ready. Sight is clear. Time to land this puppy.
We already landed, Barrett. I don't know why she's mad at me when, like, there were... Sarah was there. That pirate guy was there. Well, the settlers are dead. Oh wait, maybe not. This is where they are. I thought they were supposed to be here. But they're not. Unless they are. Oh, I don't want that. What is that? Oh, you thought you could hide from me? Oh, you can't. Oh, my mass is kind of high. Wonder what I'm carrying. I guess from here we should be able to put stuff back on our ship, so let's check that before we get too far away from it. Hello? Since the dawn of agrarian revolution, 10,000 years ago, humanity has been trying to speed up the process of growing food and getting it on our plates. Tag War May is going to change that. Okay. This is very long. The comms repair thing is 20 mass. Wait. The comms repair thing? Why did they give it to me instead of putting it on the ship? What do you mean it was 20? They didn't give it to me. Why would they give it to me? They gave it to you? Well, they're supposed to install it on your ship. Why would they hand it to you? Oh, chat. I forgot. Hang on. I have something really cool to show you. Oh my god. Wait. Wait right there. Hang on. I'll be right back. I have something to show you. My brother made this for me. What's up with my hair? Look at this. My brother 3D printed this. It's one of the guns from Starfield. It's the Eon. He 3D printed this. Look how dope that is. Wait. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? I didn't even, like, mention it to him. He was just like, hey, so I made something. He made two of them, and one has a different, like, color scheme. And so he was gonna, like, my sister's gonna take one, and I'm gonna take one. It's not too heavy, no. I think this is probably a case he had for, like, actual guns that he just probably won't want back. But it's not very heavy, no. It's cool, though. I forgot I was gonna show you that. So yeah, so he made two of those. There. That is, in fact, cool. He did a good job, yeah. He said it was really finicky getting all the pieces together. Does it work? Did my brother 3D print me an actual space gun? Is that what you're asking? No. Why do I have 3 of the same helmet? Wait, no I don't, just kidding. This one's Shock Troop space helmet. I don't know how long it took him. I'll ask. Okay. Okay. Could shoot peas or something? No. It doesn't have any, like, moving parts. Just trying to figure out why I'm so heavy. I guess I'm carrying a lot of food and stuff, probably. Nimbus, thank you for the gifted sub for SB and also for John Spartan. Thank you. He says it's like 30 hours of just printing, not including the assembly and design time required to get things to work right. There you go, chat.
Nice. It's been 84 years.
Carrie, thank you for the 7-year resub. Sorry, the 84-year resub. Thank you. Okay. Sorry, this has been a very distracted start of a gaming session. Repair. What's wrong with it? Cargo hold. Inventory. Yeah, the heaviest thing I'm carrying right now is food and stuff. I'm gonna put this stuff... on the ship so that I'm less heavy. Gotta stop picking up food. See you later, throw it. And then he says for just one, because he made 2, right? Probably around 60 hours of printing time for both, plus the other time, which I honestly didn't keep track of. Yeah, there you go. It took quite a while, he says. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I want to keep my food and... or sorry, not food, but like medical stuff. But I've just got too much on me that is taking up a lot of space on my inventory, on my character. Alright. So... what's up with these dudes? The settlers are supposed to be here. And they aren't. Oh, there's more stuff to loot. Hang on. Just kidding. Oh. Settler. Oh, Jesus Christ! I looted his money and he sat up halfway. Ooh, I didn't like that at all. Okay. Oh, no. I did not need a jump scare like that. Thank you very much, video game. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get myself to stop picking up food. And focus on picking up medical items, you know? Rather than sarcasm. Eat food button. What I want is something that, I want something that gets rid of the eating food noise, because that is just the worst ASMR. Okay, so the settlers on Tau Ceti 2 are dead, and I don't know what happened to them. It's a mystery. It's weird. I got there and it was just empty. There was nothing there. Like something crunching on a pear in your ear. It's not just that. It's like, such a like loud noise. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh well. Shucks. They mysteriously disappeared, and I don't know why. Do I have any guns with actual ammo? This one. I really like this gun, actually.
Either I got hit harder than I thought,
Hello?
or you've got some incredible timing.
Oh.
Regardless, I think it knows you're here.
It?
I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. But be quiet.
What do you mean, it? It knows you're here. Like the clown? That scream was Pennywise. I don't like it. Hello. Just gonna go ahead and close that real quick. Hi.
So what do we got here? It's too clean to be one
Damn,
of the
what's up with her
settlers.
eyes?
Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC.
It's a big-ass carabiner,
I came
goddamn.
here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in.
A rumor of what?
What's left of the settlers? The
Oh.
work of Oxysio Machina.
I fought those before.
Terramorph.
We're good.
One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one. Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer.
Okay.
I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing.
I could just shoot
The
it.
plant security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools.
Okay.
Good. Once I see the connection, take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Okay, is this outside? I don't know why I opened the map like that was gonna help me. Is it outside or is it in here? I don't know, maybe I'll just faceplant the thing and then just shoot it and see what happens. Oh, it's right here. Evisceration building. What the fuck? Why do you guys have an evisceration building? Power fault detected. Okay.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick.
Okay.
Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello?
Did you see
Wish
get it
I'd
to
found this earlier.
Yes.
You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
This one? Okay.
Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
That's not a terramorph. Oh, that one is.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need
Who opened
power.
my door?
There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Give it hell, Vanguard. Distance to target 43 meters. Oh, I hate that. $49 meters. I like when the number gets bigger. I don't like when the number gets smaller. Oh god, the number's getting too small. I don't like it. 20 meters. Bitch. Fuck out of here. Oh. It's okay, he doesn't see me. He's just going for a stroll. The motion tracker thing is a nice touch. Yeah, that's definitely, that adds a lot of drama to the current situation. How do I need to get up here? Yeah, there we go.
System rearm failed. Additional power required.
Yeah, I have killed like 2 of these things before, but it's fun. I still like it.
Defenses restored.
Okay, 1 done. Restore power, we did that. Okay, so now we gotta go to this one. I'm just gonna go for it. If we have to open fire, then we just open fire, and that's it. I bet it's this thing that needs to be activated. What do you want to bet they're gonna make me go to the other thing first? Wait, no.
Additional power input required.
Additional power input required. 114 meters, so I think we're okay to move around a little bit here.
Activated. Stand clear.
Okay, this is where we started. They are hard to kill though, so if I can conserve ammo and use the automated defenses, then I would be down. Okay, this one has to be this one and this one. Wait, I do this one. I need that one. The hell was that? How do I get out there?
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker. Online.
Oh, then he just like magically jumps up here and knows where I am? Okay, sure. He's getting shot by the turrets, that's what that sound was. Good night, sweet prince. Okay, well, problem solved. Hello. You are safe.
Tracker's gone quiet.
No, I killed it.
I suspect it's either hiding or... Wait. You did it, didn't you? Heavens above!
That's my third.
Flatlined a terrormorph.
Yep.
Yeah, taken care of.
No big deal. Easy. Easy
You didn't
peasy.
happen to grab me a tissue sample,
Lemon
did you?
squeezy.
All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
Okay. like that I can't open lockers when I have my scanner out. Where did she go? Oh. This way. I think she walks slow, so I have time to loot. Nuclear fuel rod. Ah, the door pushed me. Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm listening. What you're saying is very interesting.
This equipment,
Okay.
it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this terramorph being here, of all places, it doesn't make sense. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, pests. But terramorphs, they're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, terramorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Talseti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? It seems awfully implausible. Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of terramorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one. Well, they're not exactly buying tickets and flying coach. The theory is that they're spread by some kind of egg or seed that's able to evade our detection. But how the hell an undetectable egg turns into a terramorph without anyone noticing is a question no one's ever found an answer to. And it's why what's happened
Sounds like
here
a question that
could be
I'll find
real
an
bad
answer
news
to.
for the rest of human civilization.
Okay.
You're right. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of terramorph research. But we also need to get this sample.
Okay.
Luckily. What would you say to do? Yeah, I'd do it myself, but... Plus, clear it with your commander first. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. I was. Long time ago. Family tradition.
Okay.
You don't understand. I need Doctor... I'm not sure exactly where to find him. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. Bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and here. It's not exactly a... Now please, go check in with your commander.
Okay. First, I'm gonna loot this whole base. Oh, a safe. It's not your safe, right? Yeah, the game sound is being weird. I think it's because of V-Band, so I'll have to troubleshoot that later. No, this one has to go... Oops, that's not what I meant to press. That one has to go there, which means we need... Not that one. Yeah, so the game sound is being a little bit weird, and I think it's because of V-Ban, and I'll have to troubleshoot it later. Because today I'm on the new streaming PC, so there's lots of little bits and pieces everywhere for me to kind of sort through to make sure it all works. I was talking to Fromage yesterday, and I was like, when you're a streamer, I feel like moving to a new PC feels like moving houses. There's just so many little things that so many little utilities and settings and things that I've changed over the years of being on this computer that when I move to a new computer, it's like there's so many little things that you just don't think about. That now I have to like remember all those little things and fix, you know, redo all the settings and okay, wait, I got lost. This one, this one. This is the inside circle. This lock is too difficult. Well, I have a skill point. Do I have the challenge completed? Your ass is mine, storage crate. Oh my god, my brain. Okay, alright. The auto thing I forget about every time, so I almost never use it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the cost is like for that. This is a big facility. So I'm not sure if it costs more or what it costs. I don't know. This just goes down there. Did I loot that already? Yeah, I did. Oh no, I didn't. A carrot? It just tells you where one pick goes. Yeah, that's not that helpful because I can just do that myself. It's like, you know, it's not something that I can't already do just by looking at the shapes. Yeah, I've never used it. Oh, forgot about you. Ankylosaurus. I like how some of the planets, it's like sea bat, four-winged sea bat, and then some of them it's literally just like, this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay. Yep. Resources. We're missing water, and I figure I may as well finish the scanning of this planet since we're here. We've got everything, I'm just missing... This one is literally just a dinosaur, yeah. It's funny. Oh, yeah. Favorite side quest, chain of side quests. I've done mostly the main quest stuff, so I don't have a good answer for that. Because I don't really feel like I've done any, like, chains of side quests or anything so much. Anything like that so far. Mostly I've just been kind of exploring and, scanning things, you know. Water. This is my first, like, thing that chat was encouraging me to do some of the side quests, so that's why we're here now. So we just started the UC Vanguard stuff. Because I kind of got to a point in the main quest line that I feel like I can't, I'm pretty low level to be pursuing that, so I think it's nice to take a break from that, do some of the side stuff. Like I said, I really do enjoy this game more now that I've added a couple little mods here and there that just make it feel less tedious to play. I don't have to wait for my O2 so much. The resources not weighing anything helps a lot because you pick up a lot of resources and they're heavy, so I got really tired of being overweight all the time. That tracks with Bethesda tradition. We'll only be doing side quests, so this is concerning for my future enjoyment. Yeah. Unexplored biological feature. Hooray! Dung pile. Oh. Okay. Wow. Cool. But I have heard the same thing about the side quests being more interesting than the main stuff, which would be a bummer if it were true, you know? Got tired of being overweight all the time. Hey, it's me, IRL. Can watch the sunrise, chat. I don't know why there's like weird gaps in the gradient, but okay, so we gotta go back to our, like, commander guy to report what happened, I suppose. Commander Tuala. Oh yeah, okay, so we gotta go tell him. Yeah, see, there's the Eon. That's why I took this picture to send to my brother as, like, a... because he 3D printed that. So I took a picture to show him the gun in the game. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was some kind of something blocking it, or who knows. Alright. Hello.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
A
gene tag? Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. I'm sure she doesn't list it at the top of her resume.
That's why her eyes are
But
red.
considering her service record and her area
Maybe.
of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
Oh, she probably did, but I wasn't really listening. Oh yeah, okay. Well, both, I guess.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of.
This is my first
I
job,
did actually
too.
have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet.
I can do both.
Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample.
Can I do both?
I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path.
Or do I have to choose one or the
Consider
other?
these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard.
I'm a captain officially.
Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport.
I can do
Talk to
both?
ship
Great.
services.
Thanks,
Now,
69
if there
Nicolas
wasn't
Cage
anything else,
69.
suggest you move out.
Okay, great. Hey, I got paid. Do I get ship parts for free? Or, oh, we get a special outfit. Wait, hang on. Back out. Let me check my inventory. Does it look cool? Kind of. What about the helmet? The helmet's the most important part. Nope. It could look cool if you removed these fucking, like, horse blinders off the front of it. Nope. What about the... this thing? Also not good. Okay, great. Go out and fight terramorphs and protect the system from the Crimson Fleet. We're gonna give you some mediocre gear. And, I don't know. Oh, let's decide which thing we're gonna do first. Deep cover? What does that mean? Do I get to go undercover? I would like that. Proceed to the UC Vigilance. Vigilance? Why does it sound weird? Why does that word sound weird? I think it's just my brain. Okay. Show on BAP. B for BAP. Oh. Both quests are fun. Well, we can do both though, right? So... set course. Can I just... yeah, there you go. Okay. I'm just gonna start with this one. Oh, shit. Hello. Do I have to hail them first, or can I just dock? I guess probably my, ship has, like, the proper authorization
Ship
codes.
is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Courier, thank you for the 44-month resub. Welcome back. Thank you. Hello.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander?
No, I don't have any questions.
Yeah, listen to him carefully. The commander's a one-and-done kind of officer. In other words, he hates to repeat himself.
Okay.
That, just observe
Focus.
standard military decorum, and it should keep you from serving any time on the ship's cleaning detail.
Okay.
Understood? If you'd follow me, please.
If you'd follow me, please.
You're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City.
Yep. Oh, he walks faster than my walking speed.
Everyone upstairs is
nice helmet.
about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments.
Can I go, or?
All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
You could have just said the lift's down the hall on the left. Didn't need to walk me the 30 feet to get there. Hello.
Yes.
I'm a captain. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to salute me. Oh, shit. How do I get a ship like this? Can I steal it?
Pardon?
I mean, it's a very wide stance you got there.
Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC
Kibwe, that's a cool name.
Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're
I like how they have the same like fruit salad bars that the military has, but
this is the
they're all
operations
like
center of the UC Vigilance. SysDef's nerve center dedicated to the destruction of
like
the
different
Crimson
shades of
Fleet.
gray. Okay.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet.
Yeah.
Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses.
That's me.
The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application.
Nope.
Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Oh, I have lots of finesse.
I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
A container of Aurora?
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, the
so good at
operation
sneaking.
proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
Okay.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDef, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
Nova, stop, please. She sat on my mouse. If you make me get court-martialed with this guy because you're sitting on my mouse.
The Crimson Fleet doesn't follow the rules. They only abide by one thing: money. All of their morals and social graces fall by the wayside in pursuit of their greed. At first glance, this can appear quite enticing, so I'm warning you not to get lured into their trap.
Don't get lured. Got
Think you can handle that?
Yep. Yeah, I was paying attention.
To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good.
Okay.
That's
You got it.
what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Thanks. Oh, yeah. How long?
That's easy to answer.
Oh.
You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the vigilance and attempting to keep it. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, beyond that, you're completely on your own. All we know is that she's been with the Trade Authority for years, which means she's been privy to some... She's shrewd and she's diligent. The only reason we were able to connect
that's
her
the
with
word I was
Crimson
thinking
Fleet at
of.
all was
Ah.
thanks to an informant. I'm
Diligent.
afraid she's the best lead we've got.
You know, I was like having a moment where they were saying the UC vigilance, and I was like, vigilance? Vigilance? No. Diligent. No. But it's diligence. That's what I was thinking of. Diligent. Vigilant. Sorry, that's what was happening with my brain.
For your own safety, nobody
Earlier.
but myself and the crew of the Vigilance will be aware that you're working for the United Colonies. Basically, if you land in jail, you're going to have to deal with...
I was like, that word sounds wrong, but it's because I was trying to think
While
about
you're running with the
a different
Crimson
word.
Fleet, you're undoubtedly going to be faced with some morally gray decisions. It's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences of pulling the trigger while maintaining your cover. Do what you have to do, but remember... As long as you can distinguish between surviving and thriving, you'll do just fine. Look, I can see that you're struggling with this.
What? I'm not struggling.
So let me simplify this for you. If there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing innocent people, I'm urging you to follow that path. Use your instincts. I'm certain you'll do the right thing.
This guy doesn't even know me.
You have your orders.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible.
Uh-huh.
If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Easy.
You better make it, because Commander Akande cashed in all his chips to get this operation off the ground.
That's kind of
I
crazy
want
how
data
much
slates,
they're
computer
putting...
downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig.
This is like my second mission with the Vanguard, and it feels like they're putting like so much.
For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor
Lots of
skirmish
trust
you had with
for
them on
just
Vectera
this is
was
literally my
nothing
second day on the
compared to
job.
the death and destruction those pirates
You're like,
leave
so
behind.
you're going deep undercover.
If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
I don't even have my Vanguard chip parts yet. You feel like talking about it? No,
That's all we're asking.
I'll bring you evidence. You got it.
Before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold.
Oh.
We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet.
Great.
That should do it. You're dismissed.
Okay, proceed to Sidonia.
Don't worry, the container's been registered with UC Security.
Okay.
Of course, if we find out you tried to sell it to someone else, well...
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Nope.
Excuse me. We should team up for the next mission.
Rejected. Wait.
Howdy.
That guy said we should team up for the next mission, and the other dude said, nah, I don't think so. Ouch! Oh, God, okay. Hello. Commander.
Yes, what?
Chicken butt. Okay, let's go to our ship. Let's go to Cydonia. Let's join the Crimson Fleet as an undercover agent. And we'll just see what happens from there.
Ship separated. Engaging drive.
Okay. So... Oh. It's here. Okay. Commander, wide stance. You know, when you're on a moving ship, I feel like that would make sense. I know, I can't say Cydonia without thinking about the song. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Nice Cydonia, yeah. If you see me looking on my left a lot, it's because Wolves are playing a best of 3 today for the major qualifiers, so I'm trying to keep an eye on that. It's hard to watch and play at the same time. Also, I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna go
My buddy Mitch keeps asking if I can help him
park
out
my
with
character
something.
somewhere. Right here. I'll be right back, chat. Okay. Let's see. Stand up. Let's see. Who am I supposed to be? Oh, in here. Trade Authority. That makes sense. Hello. Yeah, she won't be totally suspicious by some random person walking directly up to her.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? I'm not talking price until I know what the hell I'm buying. Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got? All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Oh.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Thanks.
Why'd I have to be stationed on Mars?
If you notice any of the miners exhibiting
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this.
I mean, you're the one who's sitting in the middle of a crowded bar.
You're going to need to move it fast, but you're going to have to do something for us first. Yeah, well, she isn't running the show here. I am. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Okay.
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual? You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
Okay, so you want him to be able to remember things. That's all I was...
Perfect.
That's all I was asking.
His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners.
You want him to be...
Don't worry, you can't miss
capable
him.
of
Just look
remembering.
for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
Okay. Recover Carl Fielding's debt. Oh god, I jumped so high. Okay, that's a bathroom. It's not there. Got it.
Hey, careful around the equipment.
What's up, Reanimator? It's pretty good. I'm liking it more now that I've added a couple little mods here and there, but
Nice.
still enjoying it. Oh, I gotta move my alerts up here. Steros, thank you for gifting subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Alright, let's look for the saddest piece of shit in this place. That's what that guy said, apparently. Oh.
Most visitors can't wait to get off this rock.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars? Ridiculous, huh? It don't look anything like one.
Wait, those are not push-ups. Look at this guy. Those are fake push-ups.
What a day, huh?
Oh. You good?
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else.
I don't think I am.
I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever.
Whatever.
Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler?
Oh, right.
Sorry.
That
I thought
Adler.
You were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check.
Not good enough.
I'll even bring it to him personally.
Nope.
Sound good?
No.
Yeah? Come on! Give me a break! What the? Look,
what the?
I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right? What game? What?
Oh, that worked.
Oh my god.
You hadn't thought of that?
Them? Because of me? I hadn't even thought of the possibility.
Oh my god.
Please. Tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Okay, well that worked. Pickpocket him. Why pickpocket him? I just convince him. Reanimator, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the armory. Have some hamburgers. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support.
Nice.
Nope. Not the brightest bulb in the box. Maricall, thank you for the 67-month resub. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, don't jump. Don't try jumping. You go flying. I don't know why Adler didn't just try that.
Sometimes I wish I'd taken
Have
Pretty
something for me?
stupid.
I think it depends on the...
There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? I'm interested. Come on. You're not shopping for real estate here. I'm offering you a crack at some real money. So can you handle it or what? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style.
Nice. And
All
pecan
right.
heart.
I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Cool. Dope. You don't understand how they have Earth accents still? I mean, they're still from Earth. Even if it's been 3 to 4 generations. They're all like... I mean, the language that we all speak is still gonna be from the same place. It's not like they're picking up new languages from planets that they're moving to, you know? That's the only way that you would, like... I mean, their accents could be more mixed between... different places. And that's how, like, in The Expanse, you know, there's a lot of references to the languages being, mixed. And people being multilingual, and then, like, mushing, you know, French words with Spanish words and Chinese and all that together. But I'm stuck. But I mean, they're all, if you take a bunch of people from Earth and you put them on another planet, there's still a bunch of people from Earth who still speak the same way, you know? Okay, I didn't listen to where we were supposed to go. Rook meets King. That's different. Okay, so we gotta go to, oh yeah, Europa. Got it. Got it.
Wow, look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like it. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Okay.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Okay. Whoa. My mouse cursor is doing something crazy. Baz, what's up? Thank you so much for the 67-month resub. Thank you so much for the 67 months. Hi, how are you? I played like those couple days of Tarkov that we played, and then I have not played since. Okay, so they're supposed to be around here somewhere. Right? Find... Right. Find them. Should I just fly there? Or should we... How long will it take me to fly there if I fly manually? Do you think? What's that beeping noise? But okay. Yesterday was a little tough. But I'm doing okay now. I think I've really just been... I feel like I've been burning the candle at both ends, so to speak, but for like way too long, you know? And I'm starting to feel pretty... I'm just gonna fly here. Set course? Can I do that? Yeah, there you go. So the burnout feeling is pretty... Oh god, my eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, dude. Oh.
Alright. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just ram into them. They, like, took me out of the...
Dusty, if you're ever thinking to yourself...
I'm gonna kill Barrett myself.
Could really listen to Barrett. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Jesus Christ. I don't have the patience to listen to your, like, random folksy tales. Just, like, random crap. I don't... Hi, what's up? I like your mustache.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship.
Convince them to kill him?
Cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is not something I am going to do. As far as you are concerned...
Okay, then I'll just kill you. The hell?
Damn it.
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Calm
Cut
down.
the crap and just admit it. You're a coward.
You're not gonna fillet me with the knife, lady. Chill out.
All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day, you're no different from the fleet. When push comes to shove, you only care about yourself.
God damn it.
It's over. We're taking supplies to New Homestead. We don't have anything valuable.
This fucking guy.
Situation.
I don't know if I even blame Rake after what the
I
captain
even blame Rake after what the captain said.
Okay, well, he's dead. I did it. Good luck with your lives, I guess.
Hello.
Captain had a Mark 1. That means nothing to me. I don't know what that is. Should I go back and get it? I don't know what that is.
Was Austin really a member of the fleet? But he seemed so normal.
But he seems so normal. Okay, well, he's dead, so we did what the fleet wanted. We didn't have to destroy the entire ship, so... That's good.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
You look well.
Undock. Nice.
Locks, air pressure, drive.
Okay. I gotta feed Nova. She's gonna be
Good to go, Captain.
crazy, and she's gonna bother Fromage, and Fromage has got a game right now, so she can't deal with it.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hint.
Oh shit.
Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
Yeah, okay. Hang on, I gotta readjust all my guns and shit.
Target sitting there with no grab drive now. Target's grab drive is down. They lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic. Target's grab drive is offline. Nice work.
Easy clap. Okie dokie.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but...
What? You didn't say that!
At least you got the job done.
Or maybe you didn't, I wasn't listening.
You wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple.
That is very easy. You guys are pretty
taught
dumb.
you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
Clear as crystal.
better stow that crap before you
Well, I don't know,
know
lady.
the deal. It's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Report to the Vigilance. Okay. Mars? I don't know how that works. If I just want to go straight to that dot. I don't want to fuck up and go to the wrong place. There we go. I guess maybe I could just talk to them without docking. I didn't think about that until just now. Too late.
And we're docking. And complete.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me.
I don't need to follow you. I've been here before. I know where the elevator is.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri.
Hello.
We received word you boarded the Ragana. I don't care if Rake was with the fleet. The pilot and his crew were not. What you did was uncalled for.
What?
I don't care how many you saved. I care that there was a casualty. We don't handle things around here by using murder as a tool. You've been hired to act like one of the fleet, but you can't get lost in the part. We still have rules that need to be followed.
Wait.
Understood? The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes.
I don't get it.
Good. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet.
Okay,
but there's an
do you
ethical
understand
line we cannot
how
cross.
the things that you're
Do
asking
something
me
like this
to do
again,
are contradictory?
But for now. Then it worked. You're in.
Join the fleet, but don't do
Tasteful
what
as
the
your
fleet
methods were,
wants.
At least you managed to complete the job.
I didn't even kill anyone.
Now it's time for
like
the
I
next
killed the
phase
the
of
guy
the
that they wanted, who was a
Our intel
Crimson
on
Fleet
Searsha
member.
was
Why are
correct.
they mad?
After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting up. Yes, you pass your first, but before we get too confident, just remember.
I don't understand. Yeah, this is really stupid because it's like.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most... You can rest assured.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
As long
tired of
as you're
talking to
here,
you.
Where you'll meet Delgado.
Delgado is the leader. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, we will shadow you eventually. But we'll need to maintain our This will also give us time to bolster our...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regard. Keep up the good work.
Okay. I'm pissed.
The commander's livid. Not sure what you did, but
I didn't even kill anyone who was innocent. They were like, don't take innocent lives. Yeah, but the guy that I killed was a pirate, wasn't he? The pirate killed a bad guy, or killed an innocent person. So how is that my fault? Like, you're just gonna be pissed at me for pirates killing people? That I don't have any control over that.
Welcome back.
It's really
What's
shitty.
on your mind?
I really don't understand how he's mad at me for the pirate killing someone.
Clamps released. Air pressure
Okay, we gotta go out here, which is far.
Nice. Crit roll, hello bees and peak.
Able. Thrusters are a go. Ready.
I want me to be more like an undercover cop and less like a license to kill secret agent. Well, then they shouldn't have asked me to join the, like... murderous pirate gang.
Yes, we're here. Look at those beautiful stars.
Don't get excited, we're not staying here. We gotta get further out. Mission. Okay, I guess we'll go here first. I don't know if this is better. Like, if I'm doing this the right way, I don't know. Just gotta get out there. What? Hello? Video game? Set course. Jump. I don't know what I did wrong the first time. I'm hungry. I didn't have breakfast today, I just realized.
Stars are rearranged. We are here.
Hello? There you are. I just had to see the newcomers. See if you live up to the hype.
Oh.
Talk if you like.
I was trying to accept her hail! Jesus fucking Christ. Sit down, idiot. Is it a different button? Accept.
So rare that someone new comes along. From the side, it's very profitable as well. I really can't say. It may mean nothing. I remember being on your side. Just don't give up. I hope to see you at a much later date.
Okay. I don't even know who I don't know what she's referencing at all. So I don't know. No idea. Very vague, cryptic.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets old.
You know what gets old, Barrett? Your little comments every time. The key, Doc. Dope. I'm excited about this. I am very hungry. I need to go grab some food and feed the cat.
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity, all good.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30.
Okay.
Big difference on 40% of 10.
I don't know if I can just stand here, if they're gonna interact with me if I stand here.
You wanted 4K. Got it. Not my fault.
I could do this. Toggle menu. You guys can look at their faces. Oh, that one disappeared. Okay. I'm gonna go grab food and feed the cat. I will be right back, chat. All right. Man, I'm almost hungry.
If you're stealing from me, you got your ass, it's your problem.
Hello.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Nah, fuck that guy.
Hey, steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
I came straight here. The fuck?
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the
I
fleet
swear to God,
respect
I
you.
bet if
And
we
they
had picked
don't
any of the
respect
other
you,
ones, she would have been pissed
put
at
a gun
us.
to their head and they'll get the message. But
I hate that.
all that aside, you made it. So now you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
It's one of the things I don't like about Bethesda games. It feels like there's no right answer with these people. Like, no matter what I say, they were gonna get mad at me.
Everything the fleet needs.
If I apologize, she's like, don't apologize. If I'm like, why were you waiting on me? She's like, don't be smartass. You know, it's just like, you can never do anything the right way.
What the hell is this?
It just annoys me.
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous
It's not just her,
prices,
though.
Elutra. Anyway,
It's
welcome
like
to
every
the depot
character.
room, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise on a Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a ship.
It's like the dude before where he,
Should have done her homework.
I don't know. It's like they want you
Yeah,
to.
sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Like, she wants you to kill the guy,
to my
but not
story.
leave witnesses. But she doesn't tell you she doesn't want you to leave witnesses. But if we blew up the ship, then I'm sure she would have been mad that we, like, did something. You know, there's always, like, one thing that they just find to be pissed about.
That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it,
I just mean
you
both.
don't need it.
Like, there's just never a right answer.
Blueprints. Hit her up and
Dialogue-wise,
she'll take care of
quest-wise, it's always like that.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. I see the bomb as a symbol of my importance, and it's a constant reminder to everyone of the sacrifice I was willing to make.
Willing to make for what?
The freedom I've given up, the pain, it's not something that just anyone has the resolve to bear.
So, wait, so he put a bomb in his chest? Just so that people would know he's in pain?
That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh wait, yes I have. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes.
That wasn't a
I've
joke.
been hearing them for years.
That.
Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience,
you should have started with that.
you might consider me the great. For Delgado, the bomb grant.
Okay, great.
Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that, should I die,
Should I die? Okay, great. Alright, man.
it's
Cool.
why he's the bomb.
Can we just move on?
Of
with
course. I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under... Now, let me... Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There. You're done.
Done with what? I don't even know what he's doing.
All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen... No, I believe that... Take the elevator to the...
This guy did a lot of, like, doing stuff.
Listen up.
And then explaining what he was doing after he did the thing.
Cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Okay.
And you're welcome, Nev.
Isn't her name Neva? Neva. She calls her Nev. Alright, what's up?
There's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here,
our other new recruit,
it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You and everyone else on this station. Keep following orders, and you'll get paid. It's as simple as that. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls.
Okay.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wait.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording. And not a lot of...
Okay. Okay.
When we get our...
Great, got it.
Exactly. Okay.
Yep.
To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had... Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see...
Haha, you don't have a ship, nerd.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and I grab drag
Proceed to the surface of Suvorov. Got it. What is that? Oh, it's like a hookah thing. Okay, great. Let's go. We're going to the surface. Great. I like how I can fast travel there from inside the space station, but if I go to my ship first, I have to undock before I can fast travel. Oh shit, I forgot about changing my suit. I actually don't know. Let's see. Maybe this one? Thermal. Nope, negative 20. How do we deal with the fact that it's really cold? This is the warmest I've got. Unless we check, maybe our ship inventory. But they're all... Do our clothes help if we're wearing a suit over them? I don't know how that works, actually. I'm not sure if it, can I add, let's see, thermal. Deep Seeker spacesuit 30. What am I currently wearing?
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time.
I literally came straight here from we finished talking and I instantly teleported here and they're already like, oh, about time you got here.
Yeah? And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Mathis.
Got that?
Fine.
I'm gonna kill this dude.
Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to
The Vanguard dudes are gonna be really mad at me.
about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I was really... Do I have to spell everything out?
Okay.
It's so simple.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job,
okay.
If that doesn't work for you,
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have a lot of ground to cover.
Okay. Meet Delgado at the entrance. I'm gonna beat you there, and then when I get there first, I'm gonna be like, hey, wow, took you long enough. Oh. Good luck. Good luck, idiots! Don't worry, I'll find all the things we need. Requires key. Fuck! Took you long enough. Got him. I did it, chat. I got him. Let's see. I'll never recover from this. God. How embarrassing for you guys. This one. That one. The sounds of fighting. I did all of that. That was a master level lock. All of that for some jacket and 70 credits? Motherfucker. This fucking shit ass game. Why am I here? Are you guys good? Can you unlock the door so I can go in and find the thing that we're looking for? God damn it, dude. Open the door, Delgado. Oh my god. They threw a grenade. Are these things just infinite? What is happening? Oops, I reloaded again. I don't know. I don't know what the holdup is. He's not unlocking the door. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got a new pistol that I wanted to try. This one? Negative 15% damage while on planet. Okay, never mind. That's garbage. Don't want it. Is that all of them? No, there's still something this way. Okay, that's all the red dots. Can we go in now? Or, yeah, there we go. I don't think we were supposed to run ahead like that.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good.
Okay. Army Gamer, thanks for the 54 months.
This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off.
Me first. Cravita, thanks for the 40-month resub. Kung Fu, thank you for the 83 months. Thank you so much for your continued support. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you all. Alright, now what?
First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open.
This is the first time?
Anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler. How many people do the UC stick down here now? A couple of hundred at least.
The computers still work. Please use this message as an addendum to the lock handbook. Confirm prisoner identity, use DNA identity. Prisoner slang guide. Day shift. Life sentence. 24/7. Life sentence without chance of... Oh, sorry. Hey, Nova. Do you want to lay on my lap? Is that what you're doing? Okay. Compensated goods. Okay. How about you gotta move?
Prisoners, before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, that's right.
Shut up a second.
Huh? Oops. Whoa.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay. Now what? It's supposed to be like the guards' lockers, right? This one's just full of syringes. Okay. Alright, what's up? What do you guys want? Can we do this or... Where'd all the other people go?
Must be a nest.
Oh, there they are.
I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah.
What, are you scared, Mathis?
If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
You could try.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Okay. Kluma, thank you for the 99 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the 99 months. I just recap him a little bit. Of course. Well, you and me together. Mathis, don't speak. I hate your stupid voice. Wish that you'd been crushed. Oh my god, why do I bother? Honestly. Oh no, there was an accident and Mathis was shot 42 times in the head.
Well, this is just great. The hell? The plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now.
Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do?
Do you want to be in the Crimson
hell
Fleet
with
or
that.
not?
I have a better plan. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, fine. You know, for a second there. Now, let's find a...
I don't give a shit if you respect me or not.
I guess that's one way through.
What the fuck? What's happening? Hello? Oh, they're dying. Police robot. Cool.
Intercom up there if you can.
There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place.
Anyone still alive up there?
Yeah, hello.
Can either of you hear me?
Hello,
So the
hello.
two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever... Yeah? And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas.
He already had a really good idea. Okay, that was easy. Jesus Christ, that was loud.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
You're welcome. I wonder what happens if we just kill Mathis. Probably we can't, because he's like a follower or whatever.
You hear that?
Yeah, you're annoying me, also. He is quite annoying, yes. But I'm betting that we can't kill him because we're supposed to be like working with him or whatever. Maybe later.
What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out. believe this is where the fleet started. It's history now.
I'm betting that we're gonna like all these ones we're finding are immature Grilloba, and I'm willing to bet good money that we're gonna find the mature one sooner or later. Got anything good in there? Maybe we'll find out. Nope. A green fashionable suit, the Count of Monte Cristo. What a reference. I don't know that it was worth it for me to spend a digipick for that, but okay. There's digipicks in there. Oops, I did that wrong. I thought these were gonna connect and they're not. Undo. That one. That one. Yeah, that one's a juvenile. So we're already finding the bigger ones. Okay, here's the guard tower. I keep having to unlock weapon cases, and I just don't feel like I ever find good stuff in them. Oh my god, what do you want?
So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things would have... And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. Of all the people to get trapped here with, fine, have it your... So, now that we've made it... Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Chris. If he stashed any useful...
Great. This fucking guy. Okay, so it was D0. Was it 06? Okay, he's in 118. 03118. Oh, this is 02106. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna unlock them all and deal with it. 03118, 02. How do I know which section is which? How do I get down there? Like that. Wow, 021. 4. Requires computer. Wait. Didn't I already unlock this? Motherfucker. Oh, get out of the way, Mathis. Can we only do one at a time, maybe? Am I stupid? Get the fuck out of the way, Mathis. Switch control. What? Quest marker is on a switch. Is it? Oh. Okay, great. Food tray. Wait, so this is 1 and 1-8. Search a cell for information. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh shit. Oh my god, this fucking guy. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Ah.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that Security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Okay, so I don't know how to get into this one because we need the switch, right? And I'm not sure how to figure out where the switches are. On the other one, it was just marked, you know? But this one isn't, so I'm not sure how to find it. And I don't see like a button anywhere.
Things live in this kind of cold. That's bullshit.
No, it's, yeah, that one has like a cache in it or something.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen. You barely even counted target practice.
Broken intercom. Damn, that looks dope. Oh shit, I'm encumbered. Fucking hell. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to get into that other... Oops. They gave us another door that we could check out, but I can't figure out how to open it. What? And the quest marker isn't marking the control for the door, it's just... It's just marking the door itself. So... I'm not sure how to get in there. I just missed the switch, did I? I haven't seen it. I'm not sure what, like, where it indicates where the switch is. It's in the office you were just in. Oh. Okay. I was trying to look for, like, clues in terms of, like, lines to follow. Broken intercom. Oh! I thought this was one... I thought this whole square, like this whole thing, was one thing. Oh, I didn't realize it was an intercom and a button separately. Thank you. I would have missed that over and over again. I saw the whole thing and I was like thinking that it was just one. I want to see if I want to compare that with the one that I'm using right now. Yeah, I thought those two things were just one collective thing. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, wait, so hang on. exit. I'm gonna compare. We have a lot of rounds for this one. We should use that. This one. Okay, so the purple one has a bigger mag, better fire rate, better range. Okay, so the one that we just picked up isn't better, so we'll get rid of that. And then this one we could use because I've got a lot of ammo for it, so let's go for it. It's got a pretty dope sight on it. It's like a laser gun, okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Razorback. Can't take the Razorback. What's the name of Julie Mao's ship from The Expanse? Dope. Legendary pistol. Plus 10 damage against humans. Nice. Okay, let's... We're gonna use that.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank you for hanging us out to dry.
Oh yeah, it's his fault that the prison fucking collapsed. You're a genius. Did anyone ever tell you how smart you are? No? It's probably because it's not true. Alright. Open door. There you go. Imagine they have a computer for one button, and that button is open door. This dude. Might as well pick up some good stuff for ourselves.
An armory. Looks like they cleared this.
What do you think
place
I've been
out.
doing this whole time? Are you crazy? Oh, I can't open this one?
Well,
oh,
well, what
he's
do we
opening
have
it.
here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
I want that. Why can't I have that? Maybe he'll die and then we can take it. I don't know what that noise is, but I don't like it, I think. Filling up on ammo, this is great. Lots of free ammo. Alright. Yeah, why does he get the cool laser gun? I'm the one doing all the work. These are hard to hit because of how fast they are. Oh my god, all that, he's got such a cool gun, he can't even kill one of those things. Are you joking? God, you're useless. Okay, which way are we supposed to go? Doing okay, Mathis? You need any help? No? Okay. Okay, don't like that. Don't like that. Control room. Oh my god, I am done listening to you, sir. Prisoner birthday celebrations. We understand that the morale of the prisoners is directly connected out while they were rehabilitated. These events have become far too destructive. Okay.
I shouldn't drinks ever again.
Okay. No more parties. No more prisoner parties. Which, you know, I think that makes sense. Could you stop pointing your gun, like, directly at my feet? You keep freaking me out.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something.
That's what I hear right now, Mathis. That's all I hear. Okay, this is all just gonna be food and stuff. We have enough food. Chisel. Oh, it shoots like 2 lasers. Interesting. Are you gonna fire your gun, or...? Try this one. god, there's a lot of crap in here. Ay.
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block. Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a ship into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. A great way to start my first tour at this dump.
Is it just me or like, okay, I don't know how hard it is being a voice actor. I won't pretend that I would be like good at it. But does it feel like some of the voice actors in this game are like kind of meh, you know? What a great day for my first tour at this dump. You know, they're so, I don't know, they're so weird. I gotta use the restroom, and I also gotta go give Rhea her meds, so I will be right back, chats. Normally Fromage would do this stuff, but she's got a game, so I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that. I will return momentarily. Okie dokie. Did you guys figure it out while I was gone? Let's see. Hmm. Food. Spacesuit.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
No? Like, no, I did not figure it out. Okay, I don't really like this gun, so I think I'm gonna put that in there because I don't want to carry it around. I don't need the knife. Let's see. I just wanted to see what some of these look like. Fucker. I just want to rotate. That is very shiny. Oh, okay, it's gone. This fucking helmet. It's so ugly. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we came from here. This way, perhaps. Extreme cold. Oh. Hello.
I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind!
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that madness? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key.
Okay.
I don't care if you are finished or not. I want that information about Griggs' legacy in my hands. After that, you can come back down to Suvorov and dig through the snow to your heart's content. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process.
Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk.
Okay. Great.
Warden Tom Gillespie. Authorization 12210. This is likely to be my final log recording. The riots that started in D Block have spilled into A, B, and C blocks. I've ordered everyone to fall back to the shuttle bay for evacuation. It was prisoner D03118, Jasper Crix, who led the revolt. My crew tunneled into the armory undetected, and then all hell broke loose. If the log is recovered, I urge the UC authorities to perform a full investigation, as Crix undoubtedly had help from the guards and the staff. I'm now heading to my personal escape shuttle, and we'll try to jump out of the system. Wish me luck. Warden Gillespie, out.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and
Oh no.
hounding
But
all the
it's not
glory
been long
and
enough
stuff.
for that.
What? No, no way. But, well, now that you mention it,
One way out.
look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Well, I guess I deserve it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Hi friends and 7.
Wait, what just happened? Weren't there 3 empty spots and I used a piece that had 2? Am I crazy? Okay, that shouldn't work. Why did that work? It just bugged, I guess? That was odd. That messed me up. I was like, what the... Huh. Interesting. Oops. Well, some credits, but... I feel like more and more when I spend all this time opening and like unlocking these things, and it's just like kind of worthless. I don't know why I ended up spending my time and everything on it. Seismic sensor. Stranger and stranger bits of bone. Guard barracks. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh wait, this is probably where I came from then, huh? Oh. Well, I missed stuff, so I'm glad I came back. Okay, wait, oh. We're supposed to go this way. I see. I missed that. Bye, I guess. Who's surprised? Not I. Dude, if you could stop shooting directly at me. Oh god. What happens if he dies? Do you think he can die?
You don't want to mess with me.
I don't think he can die is the thing.
Not like this.
Yeah, I don't think he can die. Just threw a rock at me? I throw a rock at you. See how you like it. Oh, he's fine. Yeah, I don't think he can die. It is cool. Dropping a lot of rocks on our shuttle. I was hoping I'd be able to see out, but I can't really, so. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh wait. Jump seat. Is that the right spot? Nope. Oops. I just got in the first chair I saw. Not the right one. Okay. Here we go. Take off. Let's go.
I have something for you.
Barrett. Oh, now Barrett.
Orbit locked. Whoa, you just look at that view.
Yeah, Barrett. I don't know why Barrett's talking to me when we're on like a
Seals are
shuttle.
locked and we are docked.
Barrett, how did you didn't even you're not even here. That doesn't make any sense. Don't talk to me right now. Fucking hell. Barrett just teleported to my shuttle that I was stealing from an abandoned prison somehow.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him.
How am I supposed to get up there? Who's shooting? Oh.
Be sure you have the proper shielding for any smuggling jobs.
Wait. We talked to this guy. How the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? Oh no, I'm lost.
So there I am.
Hey, I found ya. Hello.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Pissing me off, man.
Not now, neighbor. Well,
she just said the same thing that you said.
Something. Hand it over.
Okay.
That's it? Just one slate. After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned.
It's a map with a big red X on it.
It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
Yes.
And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Keel hauler. Another pistol.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship.
make contact with Rokov and get me those credentials. You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out.
Okay.
I see what you are getting at, Rook. And don't worry, I would ask the same thing. Just be sure to get those credentials. Anything else of value you find on Rokov's Starliner is all yours. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. There's no need to cover for him.
Uh-oh.
You're for... That's it then.
What?
Next. And remember, Rokov does not...
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word.
Hell of a job you did down there, Rook. Hell of a job.
So, wait. I want to tell you that this dude's trying to murder you or double-cross you, and you're just like, no need to cover for him, buddy. Stupid. You guys are all idiots.
Wrap your business up with Mathis, then
I don't even know where the fuck Mathis is. Where is he?
As long as you put the fleet first.
I thought I would be able to tell him about what happened, and instead... he's just like, don't worry about it. Alright.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado.
Well, I wanted to. I just wanted to do it later when I wasn't alone with you.
Pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. What? No! All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while. Yeah,
Still don't like you.
I guess I can't blame you for saying that.
I still don't like you.
Could have gotten us... Look, we don't have to be best buddies or anything, but if you ever need something, an extra gun or whatever, I got your back. You just, you know, take care of yourself out there.
Okay. Alright, now we gotta talk to...
Need a drink?
Hello.
There you are. All right, Rick. I've been lining up a score
This
with
bitch.
that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months.
I literally sprinted
I'm not about
past
to let
her
a
to get here
payday
first,
slip
and
through
she's
my
like,
fingers.
there you are,
So
I've been
guess what?
waiting.
You're gonna finish the job for me.
Wait, finish what job?
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
You need to win that trophy fair and square. Oh,
From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree.
Oh.
If I get Jazz to take
Well.
the part, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components
someone ring my doorbell.
become untraceable.
Oh, I know why, because I had a package I was expecting today. Okay. I'm trying to scroll down in the, like, this thing, and it keeps scrolling my character out. I guess if I just... Nope. Okay.
No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Galbank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event.
Okay. Why can't I just say yes? This is really annoying. Why can't I just, like... I either say, I don't really want to, no one likes a cheater, or I don't really want to.
Then why the hell are you here? Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want.
Okay, fine.
Either way, I get mine.
Great.
Then it's settled. All right.
We just had to give her one
done
last
here.
opportunity to be a, like,
Get your
asshole
ass to
to
the
us, I guess.
siren and bring me. Hit me up if you got questions.
I won't, because you've made speaking to you a really unpleasant experience. Why would I ever come to you with my questions? Crap, there's a magazine on the table? Oh shit. I'm going back. She's like constantly rude to us, and then she's like, let me know if you want to talk anymore. No, I don't, actually. But I will take this magazine from you.
Heading to the siren by now.
Shouldn't you be doing something other than sitting on your fat ass in a bar? I don't know, lady. Damn. Before I started this quest, the, like, undercover thing, I was like, maybe I'll join them. But they're all rude. I wanted to be in a pirate gang where we're all friends. Hey, free money. And we just go steal and kill people and have fun together, you know? I didn't realize that meant you guys were gonna be rude to me.
Hello everyone, I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk.
Galactalk?
My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Criggs. Good evening, Mr. Criggs.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and
They
then
made that my
grounded
home
to
ship?
what
Why would you
appears to be
do
an
that?
abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well,
I didn't.
I'm sure you're not surprised that your
why would they do
request for
that?
an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important
No, I can't switch it back without flying it somewhere, I guess, or something.
Smuggling beats a real job.
Shut the fuck up. God damn it.
Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and
Get your old ship from Jazz. Talk to Jasmine.
So are we to assume that you are taking the lead?
How do I, can I make the dialogue stop somehow? Because once you exit it, it just goes away, but like, can I just stop it somehow?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular...
So, looks like we got ourselves... Once again, I'm... Like Neva said, you need...
Okay, great. What a stupid... Didn't Neva call you Jasmine? Yeah, what do you think Jazz is?
It may not be wider, but
Jasmine.
it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at.
You can call me Rob.
I can guarantee
Didn't
your
they
ship
call
will
you
be in
Robert?
good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best... No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business. Anything that keeps the... Just let me know when you want...
Okay.
Sure. It's not like...
Oh my god, she was gonna be sassy.
Sounds like fun.
She's like, let me know if you need help with anything. Sure, it's not like I don't have better things to do. Well, do you want to help me or not? You guys are just all pissing me off. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Can I sell this shuttle to you because I don't want it? Okay.
Here to upgrade that ship of yours?
If you've got the credits, I've got the time. I've got plenty.
Why are all of your guys' ships so round? Oh, that one's pretty cool. Damn, I have 250,000 credits? When did I get so rich? It's from doing quests and stuff, I guess. Okay. Can I sell this to you? Buy. R. Can I just sell it? Sell is enter. Register. So I have to... Why does the pirate person care if I register my ship before I sell it to her? Why would she care if it's registered or not? Shouldn't I be able to sell ships to her without registering them first? Register ship for 6,103 credits? I made 1,155 credits. Jazz, have you ever heard of this song called I Hate Everything About You? I don't know if you've ever heard that song. Okay, I just want to sell stuff because I've got a bunch of crap.
Not enough time.
Hello.
Well. Neva's new hotshot. I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does. Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never laid eyes on a gun before. But just in case I need to spell it out for you, the merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition. Get it?
Do you want my money? Or...
Hey, if you want to pour credit... I carry most of the standard type.
Okay, great.
Occasionally, I stock a... Just don't screw me up. Oh, we all...
Okay,
a little
okay. Can I sell you stuff?
Most people do. I bet I have some.
Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. They all have so much to say, and it's like, I just want to sell you crap so that I am no longer over encumbered. That is, I am begging you. Please, just let me sell you things. Okay. Yeah, the balancing around, like, I understand that it is pretty easy to steal ships. And therefore, like, you end up with ships that you can just, like, sell very quickly, right? So I feel like they should have made it harder to steal ships. Or make it more difficult to sell them. Like, you have to progress before you can sell the ships or something. Rather than just being like, you can steal ships all the freaking time, but then you're only going to make like 1,000 credits off of it, you know? So I just feel like the way that they balanced it was not ideal. Sell from ship inventory. What do we got? You will get less than the item is worth. Oh, she's poor. Sick. That's the other really great thing about RPGs and their economy in this game. It's like, you gotta buy stuff, but no one's gonna have, or you gotta sell all this stuff, but no one's gonna have any money, so. I was looking for, I think it's this one that we need. I want to double check. I want to buy more. I bought all the 777 she has. I want to use this one more, which is 43 MI. And 6.5. 43 MI. She only has 40? What the fuck? What kind of weapons dealer are you? And then I don't know the difference between these two. There's too many ammo types in this game, and that comes from someone who plays Tarkov.
All right. See you around.
I hope not.
If you need credits, hit up the mission boards at the core.
I hope not.
Please tell me you know exactly what material. This better be. Whatever.
We may not have official security on the key. Or...
Okay, so we sold our other... ship, so the shuttle, right? So we should be able to get on the frontier now. I don't know why they automatically made a random space shuttle I was taking just to escape from a mission my home ship, but...
Yeah?
The fleet is family.
Do you think Bethesda knows that it's possible for characters to walk by NPCs without NPCs reacting to them?
Lay it on me.
Nope, they don't. Never mind. Just kidding. Ace, thank you for the 93-month resub. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 93 months. Miss Katniss, thanks for the 51-month resub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's like, I just don't need every single person to talk to me. Okay, missions. Let's see what we're doing now. Report mission progress. You know what? I don't want to fucking talk to you guys because you are all really rude. Everybody's rude to me. Oh, do I have to? Wait. Speak with Elgato. Wait, but where is my mission for the thing that we're supposed to do? Because this is UC and this is UC. So do we, maybe we have to do one of those before? So we're out, yeah, okay. Well, God forbid they give me some kind of encrypted connection that I could just tell them about my progress without having to fly to them every time, but... What do I know? Unexplored route. Try jumping to a closer system. Okay. So you're gonna make me go all the way back to talk to them. Oh my god, dude. Out of fuel range. Just jump and then jump again. Why do I have to do... like, what... I have to go to one, stop, go to one, stop. Oi, 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 oi.
Grab jump spinning down.
Oh, great. This is why.
Just look at those stars.
I need to get out of here. Hang on. I don't want to fight them. They're boring. I just want to go to the next thing so that I can... Oh my fucking god, dude. Could you just go? Just go to one of the things. I don't care. What is happening? Set course. There you go. I know that I need a bigger tank, but I just wish that I didn't have to do this when I've like, already been to these places. It's just the video game wanting to force you to stop at like various places rather than being able to like easily go from one place to the next.
Our tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurtled through.
And I don't want to. I want to just go to my mission. Without having to go through like 3 different cutscenes. We have a lot of money now though, so we could probably upgrade our ship more when I feel like dealing with the shipbuilder guy. It's just like, if you imagine like Skyrim, if you wanted to go from point A to point B, you just went from point A to point B and you went through one loading screen to get there. And now in this, I have to go from point A to point B to point C to point D, which is my main goal. And then I have to sit through cutscenes and like loading scenes on every single one of them.
No.
That's what sucks. So eventually, when we get our ship improved, you know, we won't have to do that so much, but it's still like not a... I feel like it's not a good design. It just makes the players sit through... But they did that with like everything in this game.
Complete. We're good to go.
It's just everything is a tiny cutscene. Everything is a little loading screen. There's a lot of that. Hey, there's not a guy here to tell me where the elevator is. Nice. Oh, there's no one here. That's weird. I feel creeped out. Alright. Hello, are you happy I didn't kill anyone? Only just some bugs.
Back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that any information that you turn over will not... Legacy. Wait a moment.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be onto something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be troubled. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there. Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Cricks wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinya Voss, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency. Well, ever. It's imperative that if the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Don't kill anyone on the Starliner. Don't kill anyone on the Starliner.
Heard you boarded the key.
Don't kill anyone. Kill anyone on the Starliner. Kill the Starliner. Kill the Starliner. Yeah, I was looking to see if we had more, oh, so I can't actually put a skill point into this and I can pilot Class B ships. Is that the thing you're talking about? Because there's that, but then... What do we need for... Starship design. Rank 1 available. Oh, I can start buying these now? Dope. Okay. Install 5 unique ship modules. Okay, but we should also do Class B ships, right? Because they're even better than the Class A ones. This really feels backwards. I feel like it should be Class C as like what you start with, and then Class B and then Class A as like the best ones. Character level, limits parts too. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do both, but there's just...
I'm all ears.
There's just not a lot we can do from like the get-go. Upgrade piloting skill to fly a Class B and C. Right, but if I can fly a Class B right now, I just can't fly Class C right now. So I have A and B, I can't do C yet. Right? Right. Okay. Cool. I think I'm gonna stop a little bit early today because I have, as I mentioned, been feeling rather burnt out lately. And I think if I take some time to work on other stuff, that might help me feel a little bit better. So I'm going to save. Saving. I still don't know if I want to... I imagine that you can, like, stay in the Crimson Fleet and, like, work for them and then kind of betray the Vanguard. I don't know, I'm spitballing here. Versus doing what you were initially supposed to do, which is to, like, spy on the Crimson Fleet for the UC Vanguard. I wish that the writing were more interesting in general, because I really like sci-fi stuff. I like space stuff a lot. I wish that the Crimson Fleet were a little bit more interesting than just like space pirates, you know? It would like, I don't know. I think if the writing were better, it would be easier to be kind of like more sympathetic to their cause, rather than like if they had a cause other than just like we want money and to, you know, rob people and stuff. And maybe there will be more of that, but for now I'm kind of like, yeah, the writing is just not good. And like I know Bethesda games generally, like, it's not their forte, but you would think that, I don't know. I guess I hope for more, even if that's not what they're known for. So I will be on tomorrow, Baldur's Gate tomorrow, and we'll see. Fromage said that she's probably gonna have Friday off, so I was planning on playing Starfield on Friday, but I might play Baldur's Gate with her on Friday as well. So we'll just see, I guess. But for now, I will be on tomorrow morning. We'll be playing Baldur's Gate, heading into Act 3. So I will see you all then. Yes, I'm glad that everything seems to have gone well. PC's running fine. Audio. The only thing is the audio for the gaming PC is a little bit weird, so I gotta check to see if there's something we can do to make that better. But everything else seems to be good. So, good news. Good news, everyone. It worked. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning. I hope you all have a really fantastic evening. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the morning for Baldur's Gate. Bye-bye.